and D with my third finger. And then we're going to have a whole step from D to E. From there, we're going to skip to the fourth string, and we'll play A, B, and D. I'm going to have a whole step from A to B and a 4-fret spread from B to D. Now we're going to go to the fifth string and play E, F sharp, and A. We'll play the same shape we played on the fourth string. We'll just get different notes. And then we'll skip to the third string and play the same shape, and we'll get different notes. We'll get D, E, and G. G isn't really a part of the pentatonic scale, but it makes the lick sound a little more interesting, and plus it's easier to play with that in there because we're using that same shape. So let's hear what we have so far. At this point, we'll go to the fourth string and play A, B, and D, and then we'll skip to the second string and play F sharp, A, and B. So we have this much. We'll go to the third string and play D, E, and G, and skip to the high E string and play B, D, and E. The second part, we're going to come up here to the 12th fret and play a whole step from A to B and a 4-fret spread from B to D. And then we'll jump to the third string and have F sharp, G sharp, and A, and slide up and have G sharp, A, and B. And that'll sound like this. And then we'll jump from the third string to the high E string and play E, F sharp, and A. And to finish the lick, we'll have one little tap in on B, a whole step above A on the high E string. So let's hear what the whole thing sounds like together. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? This is one of my favorite string skipping tapping licks because it's one of those licks that when you hear it, it's like, what the heck is that? And when someone shows it to you, it's, oh, that's what it was, because it's just a lot easier to play than it is when you hear it. We'll start out by tapping A sharp and then pulling that up to C sharp, hammering on E, and hammering on G. So we have that definite 4-fret shape between all our fingers, and we're going to keep that positioning throughout the whole lick. So we'll have a pattern that'll start out with this tap, and then we'll jump to the fourth string in the same position, and we'll do a slightly different pattern, which would sound like this. So together, and then we'll repeat that between the fifth and third string, and then repeat that between the fourth and second string, and then between the third and first string. And we get to this point, we're going to go back up, hammering on E and hammering on G, and then hammering on A sharp, and slide up to C sharp, and slide down again to A sharp, and go back down the pattern, G, E, C sharp, and then tap on the third string, same position, and then pull that off to E, hammer on G, and hammer on A sharp, and then pull off to G, and pull back off to E. So it sounds a little confusing, but it's really not. Let me play the whole thing in slow tempo. And up to tempo. This next lick is an example of applying string skipping to arpeggios over a chord progression. Start out by tapping G on the 5th fret, and we're going to pull off to A, hammer on C, and hammer on E. So we have an A minor 7 arpeggio, and the pattern we're going to do will sound like this. So we have, that's the pattern. We'll take that and repeat that in the next octave. So this is where the string skipping is going to come in. We'll skip the 4th and 3rd string and come up here to the 2nd string. So our first finger's on the 10th fret, and we have A, C, E, and tapping G. From there, we're going to go to C major, and the notes there we have E, G, and I'm also adding the 6 in there, A, and then we're going to tap C, and then jump to the high E string, move the whole thing down a whole